Hi, my name is Dr. Erin with the Rejuvenate Life app, rejuvenate-life.com. It's important what you do with your dash. Today, I'm still on my series of talking about different health things that I've experienced firsthand. Yes, there's more. So my senior year of high school, I was having a lot of numbness, burning, and tingling down my arm. So I just had my gallbladder and appendix out, and now I've got all this numbness. I'm tired. I'm not processing things well. It's kind of like that fog that I was talking about that kind of came back that I was experiencing in junior high. And I was just tired and I had no energy. I didn't want to do anything. I really felt like I was an 85-year-old trapped in a 17, 18-year-old's body. So the medical doctor that I went to, no longer at the pediatrician but the internist's office, kept telling me I have irritable bowel syndrome. Like, okay. And his solution was to go on an antidepressant for irritable bowel syndrome. And this was before gallbladder and after gallbladder. And I was just like, okay, this just doesn't seem like this is causing the numbness or the fog. I went to neurologists. I went to a chiropractor. And actually, I did go to a chiropractor with my gallbladder, thinking that maybe it was a nerve issue to my gallbladder. The chiropractor I had didn't have quite the same health philosophy, wellness. They were more pain-based chiropractic, but I was thinking in the right direction. Like, I was really curious if my nerves were just not working and I needed to have good chiropractic care. So I did try a few visits before I had my gallbladder out. I really wish, in retrospect, actually, I don't even wish in retrospect, because this got me to where I am right now, helping people and trying to help prevent people from my scenario. So it all worked out, but I saw the chiropractor again for all the numbness, and I just wasn't getting better. We were doing all these things and it just was not getting there. So I had the EMGs with the needles and they jab you with it. Did all of that route. Had to get the internist to refer me to Mayo because the neuro referral to Mayo was going to take forever. So it's the senior year of high school. I just turned 18 in January. I turned 18 in December. January, I go to Mayo Clinic. They make me see a psychiatrist. And he starts repeating the questions. I'm like, you just asked me that question. I'm going, they're trying to make me look crazy. And they're like, well, are you depressed? I'm like, is the situation depressing? I said, yeah, I want to be active. I want to play my sports. I want all my goals that I had for my high school. I wanted to be a triathlete all 4 years. That went to the wayside. I wanted to be on my high school, wall of fame. I was active in Honor Society. I was active in something called Gator Pride. I was always doing something. Like, I was a busy person. So I had gallbladder stuff my junior year. Now I've got this other weird numbness, tingling, burning, etc. I did MRIs. I did all this stuff. I get to Mayo Clinic and they make me go to a talk on irritable bowel syndrome. They make me see a psychiatrist. I think I did an EKG and that is about it. The doctor's diagnosis was a chemical imbalance causing numbness. I should go on an antidepressant. Said, can you test for this so-called chemical imbalance? And they said, no. I said, then I'm not doing that option. I'm like, does not seem like a good option for me. Don't think that's the route to take. So from my Mayo Clinic trip, missing school, more school, and I had already missed, doing the drive, doing everything, I had zero answers. I just decided to do track that year. I played in the pit band for the musical Annie instead of doing basketball. So it killed me because I loved volleyball and basketball, but I just wasn't physically, I didn't know how to get through all of that. And so I did go to state my senior year for both shot put and discus. I did not do well, but I overtrained and didn't listen to my coach, who he went to go coach tennis because it was a whole bunch of people to help versus just me for track and field. So, but he had said, slow down. But of course I didn't listen because I was like, no, I got it. I want to do well. I don't, I just didn't realize rest was important. Anyhow, so Mayo Clinic didn't do much. I did, accomplish some of the goals that I set out to, but I still had this numbness, burning, and tingling. And it was a rough time mentally because there were things that I wanted to do and I physically couldn't do. I mean, even playing my tuba, like my hands would just go numb as I'd be sitting with them over the top of the tuba. And I was just still tired, and I just went, this isn't the way to live. There is something that is not right. So I did not find what that was fully till 14 years after that. And in that condition, it showed up on the MRI that I had, that I took to Mayo, but they missed it. So I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But again, I'm Dr. Erin Zeal with the Rejuvenate Life app, rejuvenate-life.com. It's important what you do with your dash.